Derek Gillette here. Want to do a quick recap of the July stats. If you looked at my last report, I was basically looking at property types and areas as far as what were the most active. And I do that prior to the real estate board stats coming up so that you're get a bit of a head start on what else you're going to be seeing out there. So right now what I'm doing is I'm recapping the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board. And that recorded about 806 unit sales. Again, that's all property types. That's up about 10% from 2024. Active listings sit around 4,500, up around 1% year over year, which is keeping supply near around the 6-month inventory levels. As I've discussed in the past, 6 months is kind of the benchmark between a buyer's and seller's market. Going into Vancouver and looking at those areas, they're definitely in a much slower market, anywhere from 9 to 10 months of inventory. So we're doing quite well. So single family homes sold, there was 420. That's up 16% year over year. Down still a little bit from previous, around 11% month over month, but the year over year is up again 16%. Condos, 71 sold. That's down 17% year over year and 8% down month over month. Townhouses, only 95 sold, but that's only down about 3%. So let's look at inventory. Single family, there's 1,483 listings versus 1,500 and almost 1,600 in July of 2024. So we actually have slightly less listings. Condos, 424 versus 455, and 354 versus 342 townhouses. Benchmark price, really important. So right now in Nanaimo, single families are around 800,000. That's up slightly, about 2%. Condos around 404,000, and we've seen a small dip, about 2%. Townhouses averaging 550,000. Up about 2%. So again, holding nice and steady. Areas to kind of watch is Comox Valley, 864,000. That's up 3% year over year. Cowichan Valley also up 3% in and around the $800,000 range. When you're looking at some of the most expensive areas on Vancouver Island, ironically, Parksville Qualicum comes to mind. And yes, the average is $926,000, and that's up around 3% year over year. Port Alberni, 525,000 is their price, down about 1%. North Island had the biggest growth at 455,000 average, with about a 6% year over year growth. A couple other factors I like to look at is the Canada unemployment. We're still hovering around that 6.97%. It dropped a little bit. Inflation did rise slightly from 1.7 to 1.9, still under the 2%. So I think Bank of Canada still may hold rates. And that's very important for the real estate industry. So the other thing that we watch is bond yields, and the bond yields have come down slightly. So we might see a little bit of a dip in some of the mortgage rates as we go forward. So these are some of the things that I'm watching. You're going to see some reports coming out right now from Chris Sinclair. He's going to be doing the luxury report. What's going on in the luxury market, and Chris Rigby is going to be doing South Nanaimo and what's happening in the Harborview district. So we're just going to break those up as well. And then what I'll be doing again before the end of the month, so that you're ahead of what's going on, I'll be doing another report on what are the most popular floor plans, what are the most popular areas, and price points that are quite active. So thanks again for watching. Any questions, let us know.